Welcome, College of Eastern Idaho students, to our Facebook and YouTube live updates with Mike and Lori and Mike.
And now we're on YouTube too.
We
just keep expanding. We're growing.
So Facebook and YouTube live updates. So we have a special guest today, a repeat special guest. Actually, Hailey has been on our show before. Our show. It is a show. It's a show.
It's a thing.
It's a dog and pony show, but it's
a thing. That's right.
But Hailey Mack, our recruitment and student life manager, is here with us today to talk about Falconfest. So it's really exciting. So we'll just go ahead and get right into it.
Okay. We don't have a lot of updates today, but as usual, I have a quote. And the quote comes from J.R.R. Tolkien and The Hobbit. Mike, you love Tolkien, right?
I think he's brilliant.
Nicely played. Nicely played. All right. So the quote says, "It's the small things, everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keeps the darkness at bay, simple acts of love and kindness." And I just wanted to talk about that today because it's so true. It's those little things that really make a difference. And if COVID has taught us anything, it's that something little, tiny, microscopic can absolutely change the course of the world. So your actions, the kindness, the niceties, the things that you do to help people, a smile, can just have ripple effects that carry on for a long time. So just remember that what you do matters. And I really think that that's a positive that COVID has shown us, that small things can make huge impacts.
What a wonderful message for our student body today. Thank you, Lori.
You're welcome.
I completely agree. And I can think of many instances these last 2 weeks in which our staff, in which our students, in which our faculty have all helped other students and helped each other to make this a better experience.
Absolutely.
And we're pulling for you. And we're going to do those small 100%. And big things to pull for you.
We are not going to let COVID win.
Nope.
We are carrying on. And you're here to talk about some of those things that we're carrying on with as soon as we get through our updates.
We are the world.
We should just hold hands, sing Kumbaya.
That's not COVID friendly, the hold hands.
Oh yeah, I'm always forgetting.
6 feet apart. Like,
I know. And
signal hands.
There we go. Right. Jazz hands. Okay,
this is really fun. I gotta admit, I really think it's funny how the stuff you come up with. Okay.
Well, it's funny and corny both. I'll own that. I'm nothing if I'm not corny, but we all know that, they tolerate me.
We do. So exciting stuff. You can pick up your welcome packets starting today in student affairs. So I wanted to do a little unboxing
show and
of
tell.
a welcome packet.
A show and tell.
So what do we got here? A face shield.
That we all need when we're in buildings.
Yes.
Unless you're on Facebook Live.
Oh, the Student Senate student scavenger hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Student scavenger hunt. I don't know why I said student senate.
That's good.
And a whole bunch of flyers and coupons. So coupons for mental health counseling services.
Yay.
And back to school special offers this one's from Awesome Relaxation. Wow. A 3-day membership from the Apple.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Citizens Community Bank welcome packet with some good stuff in there. A whole bunch of coupons. ICCU.
There's a Dutch
Geraldine's. What?
There's a buy one, get one free from Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros BOGO.
Why don't you just give me that one?
Right?
For students.
Free cookie from the cookie place.
Coffee and cookies.
Coffee and cookies, man.
We know how to get through the day.
CEI library info, Baskin Robbins, Sport Clips, C&D info. Oh, Lunchbox Wax. I think there's BioLife is giving you some offers and deals, and there's also a stress ball. Costco information.
We have a Costco now.
We have it now.
You don't have to drive to Pocatello.
$600 if you join up with BioLife. Some coupons to Jimmy John's. Free sub at Firehouse. Soups from Mrs. Powell's has 50% off your order. A free sub from Firehouse. Anytime fitness discounts for a free month. Eastern Idaho Aquarium, East Idaho Aquarium free gift. I mean, the list goes on and on. Gold's Gym guest passes,
Come get
Pure
your
Touch
pet.
Massage.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of
Therapy.
businesses that support our
The
students.
Drink Factory, by the way, the Drink Factory gives CEI students 10% off
They do.
during 2020.
Amazing. I've never been to the Drink Factory,
Oh,
ever.
you're really
And
missing
now
out.
you will go. Check it out. White musk, healing hands, incense,
And there's a crystal
and
too.
there's a crystal
I
in
thought
there
it was a
too.
toothbrush,
No.
but
And a
We don't
free
stay healthy.
appetizer at Texas Roadhouse. I mean, the list goes on. Baker's Dozen, 6 free donuts. Walker,
Wow.
what? Traditions of Health Massage Therapy. And Freddy's Steak Burgers gives you a free treat. Anyway, these
Wow.
packets have a lot of free good stuff. So come get your packet of Student Affairs and then show our local businesses the awesome support that you
Yeah.
can, and they will show it to you as well. So
Yeah.
thank you.
thank you to all the businesses.
I know,
who
isn't
gave
that
us
awesome?
things. That's amazing. Yeah, really great for our business and for our students. So,
Oh, I bet I have the next update, don't I?
all right. So are we moving on, Mike?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
showing some comments on our
All
screen.
right, I was just making sure. All right, so there are still CARES Act funds available. So if you were somebody who was affected by COVID in the spring semester, we still have money available. You can visit the financial aid site or their office today to find out more information about how you can get some of those funds if you experienced hardship during the spring semester when COVID hit.
And their direct number is on the screen, 208-524-3000, option 7.
That is so slick.
Isn't that cool? Here, I'll show it again.
Yeah, look at that.
And
Fantastic.
check this out. We can even show their comments. Like, for example, Amy Anderson said, those are awesome packets. And Laura Parker said, shout out to Mike and Hailey and Lori. Have a great day. Anyway, thanks for participating and showing up. So the scavenger hunt starts today.
Mm-hmm.
So win great prizes and more info of that coming soon. So as far as the scavenger hunt goes, Hailey's going to talk about that in a minute. But we have a checklist here that you get in your welcome packet, and you can win like a TV. So there's your little free preview about what's coming about that in just a few minutes.
All right, so don't forget to check out our COVID updates page. So if you just go to our homepage, it's on the top of the screen. You can just go click on it. And there is so much helpful information that's on there, and it's updated almost daily when anything changes on campus. So you can go check that out if you have any questions, concerns about COVID. Also, if you have concerns that the questions aren't being answered on that COVID page, or you have concerns that aren't about COVID, you can send an email to student.concern@cei.edu, or you can call 208-524-3000 and choose option 4, and somebody will answer your questions.
How awesome is that? So all those numbers are available on the screen. We showed those kinds of things up there as well. So please check it out if you have any questions. All right. Well, now,
Those are our updates.
those are our whole updates.
It
Just
took us 45 minutes last week.
It
to get
did,
the
because we
updates.
wanted to get them all out
That's
there.
right.
But now we just said, go to the website.
Right.
But it's all there and it's updated daily. So today we're going to talk about Falconfest with Hailey Mack. It's so exciting.
We are excited about Falconfest.
So
Yes.
Hailey, you've been with the college for like 5 years or something, right?
Yeah, 6.5.
6.5.
5, 6 and a half.
I mean, they'll kind of blend together.
Yeah, or something. No, so done great work in a lot of different departments and the leader of your department now. And I just want to talk to you about Falconfest and everything that we're doing for Falconfest. So first of all, tell us, what is Falconfest?
So Falconfest started when we actually became CEI, and it started as a welcome week of activities. But we have decided, with the student senate's opinions and things like that, to push it back to really the second and third week of classes, because the first week we know is pretty overwhelming for students. But the goal of Falconfest is to really help students feel comfortable on campus, find their way around, and start making friends and start, enjoying campus life. So we want you to have fun, and we want you to see what resources we have.
Okay, great.
All right. So what is new for Falconfest this time? Well, besides COVID.
COVID has, of course, thrown a wrench in it, just like everything else in our lives, right? But that's okay, because it's helped us explore different options. So, for example, currently during grocery bingo, which we are hosting right now, so you can have a bingo card on your screen while watching us. We are able to do grocery bingo virtually. So last I heard, which was about a half hour ago, we had about 30 people playing
Wow.
online. And then we had probably another about 25 playing in person.
Holy cows, that's a lot of people playing grocery bingo.
So grocery bingo, if you're not aware of grocery bingo, it's where you play bingo and can win grocery items. So we're giving away over $500 in prizes. We pretty much went to one of the big box stores. We went to Sam's because we don't have a Costco membership for the college yet.
Okay.
I know, but we bought like cases of mac and cheese and kind of just any kind of food that we felt like students might want, snacks or anything. There are some grand prizes. There's an Instapot. There's a blender. And I can't remember the other, but we usually have a couple grand prizes that are for students only. But the rest of grocery bingo, all the prizes are for students, faculty, and staff, our Falcon family to play.
Our Falcon family.
Our Falcon family, so they can play. So with COVID, we've decided to do in-person and virtual events at the same time. Because we're a growing staff, but we're still a smaller staff, so we can't really man 2 events at a time.
Right.
So yeah, we're having fun trying that out.
Awesome.
Awesome. So what events are you most excited about for the next 2 weeks?
I know what I'm most excited about.
I know. Lori is hosting yoga for us on September 9th. So in case you haven't seen, we have these flyers. They're all around campus. They're on Facebook. They're pretty much everywhere, and they're emailed out to you. They're also on the backs of all of the student computers. So we really try to push it out there as much as possible. I really like all the events. We are doing karaoke this week here in this room, so that will be fun. We're doing the movie night Wednesday. That's always fun as well, going over the Paramount. And we have trivia night going on with Nathan Brown, our librarian, hosting trivia, and that's also virtually or in person. So it'll be 80s trivia. So if you know your 80s, please log on for trivia or come in person. We also have dinner before that, so you can have dinner. I don't know. I like a lot of the events. And then, of course, next Wednesday, Lori will be doing yoga in this room. So if you would like to get a yoga session with our yogi master over here, Lori Barber.
Satnam.
There we go. Namaste.
Yeah, namaste.
Namaste.
So I guess we should mention that we will be physically distancing for that yoga class. So it's kind of first come, first served on that.
All events actually do have to be physically distanced. So we're doing most of our events first come, first serve. But what we're trying to do is if you come in maybe at noon, we're going to ask some people maybe who've been here for a while if they would mind switching out so that we can get everybody in.
Nice.
So we're going to be manning those events. Each event will have its own little flyers about how many people and the COVID restrictions that we need to follow for those events. So yes, everything will be socially distanced. Even our off-campus events, we're following their COVID guidelines for those businesses.
Great. Safety is our number one concern.
Yes.
Really keeping everybody, faculty, staff, students safe.
Yes.
Always our number one concern.
Oh, sorry, it's my turn. All right. So what do you think the students are most excited about with Falconfest?
I think the scavenger hunt, it's one of our more popular things that we do. So we have these scavenger hunt cards. What's really neat about the scavenger hunt, the new thing that we've done is it actually can be done in person or virtually. So you could enter to win virtually or in person. So we'll be emailing out the virtual scavenger hunt cards. So it has 2 sides. You do need to get 20 items and you need to have it done by next Friday. So you will email a picture of those 20 items and to the email address on the bottom. And then there is a required back part that you will answer the questions on about Falconfest. We are giving away, we have a 32-inch smart TV that we're giving away. We're giving away a laptop.
Nice.
We have a couple fire sticks. We have this giant speaker for, I don't even know, it's really cool. And then some other speakers. We have probably about 8 to 10 items that we are giving away for this. And all you have to do, and it's only students that can enter to win. So all you have to do is complete the scavenger hunt by next Friday. And you can do that on your computer. So you don't have to even come to campus to do that. So if you don't want to come to campus or you're a strictly online student, or you're just at home one night and want to finish the scavenger hunt, you can do that all online or in person.
So at the risk of opening myself up for ridicule, did you say you're giving away a fire stick?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
So Amazon Fire TV.
Okay.
So if you have Amazon Prime, a Fire Stick is just something you just stick into your TV, into the HDMI port or another
So not
port.
like right into the middle of the TV?
No.
No, it's not like a stick that's on fire that you throw at your television.
I can't do that?
No.
I mean, you
That's not
can, but you might not have a TV after
anymore.
that.
So that's what it is.
Okay.
There
And what
were
does
those
it
ads
do? But
from-
what does it do?
It helps so you can stream TV and videos and things like that.
I really don't know. I'm learning. See, you have to
I'm
ask
sorry
questions.
for laughing.
It's okay. I knew I was opening myself up for ridicule, and it will also be ongoing. the ridicule.
So if you don't have a smart TV, it
But
can
I'm
help
not
with
gonna
that.
be ignorant just because I'm
Do you have a smart TV though?
I do.
So
And
then
I have
actually
Amazon.
you're kind of ahead of the game because a Fire Stick is really only if you don't have a smart TV.
Yeah.
We only just got a smart TV. We used to have one of those big box TVs. Anyway, I digress. That's
We
all.
don't, we're not giving away a big
You know
box
what?
TV.
We have a lot of non-traditional students. Maybe they don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Great. So now
I like that's how you go.
All righty. Well, you answered my next question. Tell us about the scavenger hunt prizes. So you don't need to do that.
Okay.
How can people get involved in student life, in Falconfest, and in Student Senate?
Yes.
So Student Senate meets every Monday at 4 p.m.
That's today.
That is today
It's
in
an
the
open meeting.
It is an open meeting. It is
There's a
open to all
Zoom link.
students. There is a Zoom link. So we will be doing it virtually as well. Another thing that COVID has brought to us. And it's actually a room that's set up so all virtual meetings. So any club can actually use that room. So if you're interested, you can always come to Student Senate meeting. It's really interesting to see. Student Senate is the reason we have Falconfest. So they came up with the idea of karaoke. They came up with the idea of the pool party that we're having on Friday at the Apple Athletic Club.
Awesome.
Fat Cats Night, outdoor day, and so forth. So also dodgeball.
Right.
And thanks to Student Senate, we will be having we have monthly events that we'll be doing as well. And so Student Senate is funded by student fees, and they're the ones that decide what happens. So if you would like to be part of Student Senate, we will be having our Student Senate elections coming up on September 17th. So if you're interested in Student Senate, please reach out to me, and we can talk about what Student Senate is and how you can get involved, or be part of a student club and make a student club more visible.
So Student Senate is a great way for you to have a voice on what happens in the campus, just even beyond Falconfest. I mean,
It is.
we have met with the President Amon and myself have met with the Student Senate just when they had concerns or to bounce ideas off of them. So it's a great way for you to have your voice heard. It's also great for your resume
It
too.
is.
So
Yeah,
thanks
yeah.
for joining.
Our student senators have met with administration, but they've also gone to the state level and met with some State Board of Education members, some legislators. It is a great way to meet with local businesses. So it's a great way to get your foot in the door and make some of those connections. Our student senators get to do quite a bit of that. Anything that they're interested in, we get to focus on that.
And as a segue, connections and building relationships and building a network it's just so important. It's many times that's where you find out about a job
Mhm.
or somebody can put you in connection with somebody who's looking for somebody with your skill set. So relationships, connections, it's just so important. And this is a great way to begin building your networking skills and network.
Yes, it is.
All right, I think I have the next question.
Oh, awesome.
I think this is our last question.
Well, I have
I'm gonna do one
some
more.
updates too.
Okay. So sorry, get your hopes up. We are not ending. As
Not
Mike
ending
said,
early.
we just told you.
Stick with us.
I just stick to the script. So anyway, tell us about the ambassador program, Hailey.
So we started the CEI Falcon Ambassador program last year, and we have a few students that help participate with our recruitment office. But honestly, since recruitment and student life are in one office, they also help in student life, let's be honest. So we have our head ambassador right now, Clarissa, and she was with us last year, so she's come over this year and gets a tuition reduction for it. So it's really awesome. It helps with her tuition.
Wow.
Actually, Clarissa gets a full tuition reduction.
Wow.
So she only had to pay her fees.
It's amazing.
And then she will help with campus tours. Last year, they were able to go to some high schools with us and talk to students. It's all about just, working with students and working with us and helping us promote the college in a, obviously a positive manner, but sharing the student side, what it's like to be a student here on campus. And then also they get the opportunity to meet with legislatures and things. We've had our Falcon ambassadors help with that as well, help at the trustee meetings and things like that. Anytime we need student speakers, we kind of go to Falcon ambassadors and student senators first off. So if you do want to build those relationships, those connections, the Falcon Ambassador or the Student Senate program are the best way to do that. And it does help pay for your tuition as well.
It helps pay for your tuition. It's a great way to make
It's
connections
amazing.
and network, but it's also really just a really great way to make friends.
It is.
It's a lot of fun.
I found it to be really great to see these students develop, and we have traditional and non-traditional students who are engaged in this. So any age, it doesn't matter, whatever you're interested in, whatever your background is, we want you to be involved and you can be involved.
And also the time commitment can vary, right? Depend on your position. So Clarissa is our head Falcon ambassador. So she has a little bit more of a time commitment than our other Falcon ambassadors do. So if you're feeling like, well, I have I work a lot or I have family but I'd like to be involved, we can work with that time commitment as well. And work around your schedule.
The last thing I wanted to mention for today before we turn it over to Hailey for some updates was work study.
Yes.
So there's still work study positions open. You can still apply. Contact the financial aid office. Their phone number, I'm going to show you on the screen right now.
Using our new
Because he
software.
really likes his software.
I'm geeking out over this new technology. I
Yes.
apologize. It's 208-524-3000, option 7 for financial aid if you have questions about work study.
We
So-
actually have a work study position. We have 2 positions open in recruitment and student life.
So get applied because those positions
And we're the
are
fun
going to
ones.
fill up quickly. I'm still interviewing for mine as well.
Yeah.
It's a great way to get experience in your field too. It's just so, and again, begin building those connections.
Yeah,
Alrighty, so Hailey, I
Okay.
guess you have some updates about Falconfest?
I do, yes. So I did want to talk about tomorrow. We have our Nacho Bar and Campus Resource Fair. We did have to move that a little bit to be more COVID friendly, but we will be serving food and the cafeteria will be serving food. So it will be, you won't have to touch anything. No worry about spreading COVID, but we will be moving the food as well as the resources tables to be along the hall in building 3. So right in front of the administration office. So everything is socially distanced and you'll be welcome to actually sit in the cafeteria or our temporary dining room. We will have both open. So feel free to come. It is free food. Everybody loves nachos. And
Who
then
doesn't like nachos?
I know, right?
Everybody.
I love all the
Love
toppings.
nachos.
And we have tons of toppings because each table will have its own topping. So that's how we do it. And then you could talk to the library, you could talk to our new Job Corps resource that's come to campus or Center for New Directions. Like I said, we are doing karaoke in here and that will be socially distanced. So please make sure you come in with a mask, but when you're singing, you don't have to wear a mask because you'll be socially distanced. And the biggest update I have is actually about next week, and it's about Fat Cats Night. So Fat Cats Night is scheduled for Wednesday, September 9th. And it's right now on the calendar, it says 7 to 9 p.m. But because of COVID, we had some changes from Fat Cats themselves. And so we are now changing that from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing 2 different sessions, a 6 to 8 session and an 8 to 10 session. We are limited to 50 people only to each session. So you will need to, in order to get into Fat Cats for free, pick up tickets that we would be giving out. We'll be starting giving those out on Thursday at our counseling center open house. You, as a Falcon family member, can get one for you, and then you could get 3 total, 2 other family members. We do ask that if you pick up the tickets that you do use them. If you do not use them, feel free to give them back to us because we would like to fill up and utilize the 50 people that can come. If you do bring more people than the 3 of you that you have tickets for, you're welcome to pay because they are open for other people. But we have to limit to 50. So you will need to pick up your tickets at any given time. So we will do those 2 sessions again. So 50 for the 6 to 8 p.m. session and 50 for the 8 to 10 session. So please make sure you can pick up your tickets starting at that counseling center open house on Thursday, which will be located in building 3 in room 313. If there are any extra tickets, they will go over to Student Affairs. They will be on a first come, first serve basis. Again, if you think your plans change, please bring them back and we'll give them to somebody else. But Fat Cats is a really fun thing that we do. You get to go bowling. They have miniature golf and they have pool for free. And we usually have pizzas is there as well. So it's really fun. It's out in Rexburg. We've really enjoyed it.
Third or fourth time doing it.
Fourth
time.
I feel like, yeah, it's great success. It's one of our fun events I like off campus, but unfortunately, because of COVID, we've had to limit it. So yes, please know that. The pool party, we are not worried about the pool party because it will be outdoors. We are following Apple Athletic Club regulations, but we do have food for the first 50 people on Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. And you don't need to worry about wearing masks and swimming because there is plenty of chlorine in that pool that you will be just fine. I know this for a fact. The other thing that we do need to mention is dodgeball, which is next Thursday, September 10th. We will be doing dodgeball. Signups are in Student Affairs, so get your teams together. We have some, great prizes last year, and we'll get some good prizes this year. But we cannot have any spectators because of COVID. So if you're going to be coming, you're coming to play.
Yes,
You're coming to play,
Come
and
and
it
play.
is so much fun.
And Lori, as you said last time, if you can dodge a wrench.
You can dodge a ball.
Yes, you can. Yep. So that we will also be doing, we have to move the meet and greet, which is supposed to be scheduled at cafeteria. We will be serving the ice cream bar again in the hallway just to kind of make space. But administration, the president and vice presidents, the deans will all be there to talk to students and hear your concerns and anything that you would like from us. We also have some student senators there as well so that we can make adjustments for, upcoming events that we would like to try. So those are kind of the updates right now. Please keep an eye on your email. We'll be emailing daily as things change, because we all know that's how this new world goes, is things are changing.
That's right.
So you can also visit our Facebook page, and there's events there. So if you want to make sure that it gets up on your calendar, you can download the calendar events, and you can just subscribe to the, I'm going to this event or whatever. And again, most of our events have a virtual component, not all of them, but most of them have a virtual component, and all of them will have safety precautions in place.
They will.
You do need your student ID though for these. So if you have not gotten your student ID yet, please go to Student Affairs. They're doing IDs this week, right, Mike?
Yes, that's correct.
So you will need your student ID, especially for the off-campus events. If you do not have your student ID, then you will not be able to get in for free. You're welcome to pay, but you will not be able to get in for free.
All righty. Well, thank you so much, Hailey, for those amazing Falconfest updates for Falconfest this week and next week. Lori, do you have anything to close us out?
Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody last week for, when you were on campus, for being safe, respecting the physical distancing, for wearing masks. It was a really successful first week of school, all in all. So we are thrilled to have made it through the first week. Looking forward to the rest of the semester, Falconfest, and it's fabulous.
Everything is going well. Remember, if you're symptomatic, stay home. Please notify me if you have any concerns about COVID, michael.walker@cei.edu or student.concern@cei.edu. We're happy to help. If you get a positive test, definitely notify me and stay away from campus.
It's a group
And
effort.
we will find a way.
It's a group effort.
It is a group
I'm sorry
effort.
to interrupt, Mike.
No,
but
you're fine.
It's just a group effort. It's everybody doing their part to make sure that we can stay open and keep everything moving forward.
And we are trying to offer as much virtual options for those
We
who
are.
test positive, so that they don't come on campus, and maybe you have a class that can do some video streaming for a few weeks for you until you're well again, whatever it may be. But we just want you to know that we're pulling for you.
That's right.
Mhm.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Thanks so
and we'll
much.
see you next week.
See you. in a
You know, tomorrow at the Natural Bar.
That's right. All right.
Perfect.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.